Amazing. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to another live video of mine. And we're live in the new year, new goals. Let's expand our client list. That's our business. And we're going live on a daily basis, actually to answer all of your questions that I've been receiving so far about the upcoming 2-week business mentorship program. Hello, all. Thank you for joining me live. Let me know if you can hear me well. The sound, the picture is okay. And also, if you have any questions, you can use the chat below. Perfect. I see here we're live. Okay. Let me know where you're watching me from. I'm always curious. Hello, Kyle. Hello, everyone. Where are you watching me from? Let me know in the chat. And of course, I promised to you to show you how you will be able to get fully booked in less than 3 months, my process, proven process, and what I've been teaching in my paid programs. Hello, all. Hello, everyone. Let me know if you have any questions in the chat. And of course, I will be sharing all the actual links here in the chat. Great. Let me know if you can hear me well. The picture, the sound is okay. And also where you watch me from. And also I'm sharing in the chat the links for you to be able to find out more about the upcoming program. And if you have any questions, I would love to answer them. We had such a great momentum in the masterclass last week, and we did an encore last Saturday. Also, you have received the recordings and the material of the masterclass will be deleted. Also, the Facebook group will be archived. And you will be able to actually start working in the paid program right away once you sign up. Okay, perfect. Let me know where you're watching me from. I've also shared in the chat the frequently asked questions, so in case that you have any questions, you can find it in the chat. Great. So let's start. I see that you can see my slide. Registration is open. It's called the Fully Booked Translator Formula Revealed, Proven Strategies to Growing Our Language Business for Long-Term Success. It's going to be a 3-month group coaching program. It's specifically designed for translators and interpreters. As I have mentioned before, I wish such a program existed when I started out because it took me 7 years to be able to reach my financial goals, whereas people that I work with in my paid programs, they're able to achieve such goals in less than 6 months. Most of them also before the program ends, like during the 3-month program. The actual duration is over 12 weeks, okay? And we're going to actually learn my 6-part framework for reaching 10K months in your translation business, because your most common questions have to do, let's say, for example, is it possible for me to earn 10K months? Let's say, so I'm here to answer all of your questions. And of course, it is possible, no matter where you're based in the world and no matter what your language combination, you should be able, okay, by implementing those strategies to see results. The fact that I have also worked with people from all over the world has led me to this conclusion, okay? Because usually during my programs, we have worked with people literally from all over the world, like Latin America, USA, Canada, and all of the actual European countries. I have also, and currently do have Vietnamese, for example, in my paid program, the 12-week 𝘭𝘪 from the US is Vietnamese translator. I have worked also with Georgian, for example, Indian, people from India, Japanese, Chinese. So you realize that doesn't really matter where you're based in the world. I have shared also in the chat my link to book a call with me. So in case that you really worry if this is the right program for you and you would like to find out more, then actually this will help you, okay, to clarify. And also I would really like to offer those calls for you guys to be really sure that people that are joining my program are the right candidates. Okay, see people joining us. Welcome, everyone. Perfect. So let me know in the chat if you have any questions, and let's start by the 6-part framework for reaching 10K months, because you've been asking if this is possible, and definitely how is this possible. And of course, also we're going to discuss about the first comprehensive results-oriented business mentoring program for language professionals, specifically designed for language professionals. If you are a translator, interpreter, localization expert, transcreation. I have had also service-based professionals in my programs throughout the years, for example, virtual assistants or web developers. So if you have a service-based company, this program can help you. And why I call it the first? Because there is no such a program exist out there currently, as far as I know. It's results-oriented because it's an implementation program, which means that we're going to actually implement our strategy and you're going to see results. And of course, the comprehensive part, it means that we actually cover 360 all the sales cycle, from actually finding your clients, creating your strategy, contacting your clients, closing the deals with the clients, and getting paid projects from them. And that's why I call it comprehensive. Also, the fact that it takes place live, if I see that you need something else, okay, or something more, I add them. For example, throughout the years, we have added for example, additional extra trainings, like how to be able to create a website that actually get leads for you. So you to be able to turn your website from a landing page into actually a lead generation machine. Let me know if you do not know the term. Lead generation machine. It's really important for me to realize the terms that I've been using. If something is not clear, let me know in the chat and I will be willing to share those with you. And of course, I call it mentoring because you get accountability, feedback. So it's not just a course where you go and you learn things. But let me know in the chat, and also if you're watching the recording later on, what holding you back, okay? What's holding you back from achieving the results that you want? What's your biggest challenge? I have here included most of your common, let's say, I've seen challenges that you've been facing when it comes to actually growing your language business. So let me know which of these, or if something is not here included, you can definitely let me know in the chat, like defining your ideal client. Also, during the masterclass last week, most of you told me, Virginia, it's really difficult for me to actually define my ideal client, and that's something that we work together, okay? In the paid program for the first 2 weeks, you will have a crystal clear idea about who's your ideal client. Optimize your LinkedIn profile. Most of you told me, Virginia, I really struggled to optimize my LinkedIn profile alone. And also I gave some feedback to you and also some advice on what to improve on your LinkedIn profile. But for me, it's really important to understand that that's something that we need to do tailored to you, to your own personality, the types of clients you need to attract. So it's really important to realize that it's not a generic advice that I can give to all of you guys, okay? It's something that we need to review your current situation, your goals, what you would like to achieve, okay? What types of clients you would like to get, just to be able to create a strategy for you and to optimize your marketing material, including your LinkedIn profile accordingly. Amazing. Still people joining us. Let me know where are you watching me from. So find a decision maker. Many of you would like to contact very big translation companies, or actual companies in general of your end clients, and you really struggle to find out who is the decision maker, what's the job title of your ideal client in that specific company, especially if it's a very big client. So that's something we can do together and we can work together. And of course, most of you, you're telling me that you really are afraid to contact your clients. You do not know how to do that properly. You feel afraid of being, let's say, pushy, or let's say, jealousy to your clients. And also most of us, we tend not to be able and ready to get out of our comfort zone to be able to contact clients. So this is definitely a great advantage of joining such a program, because you will have all the support that you need in order for you to be able to contact your clients. Creating content. One of your most common challenges when it comes to growing your language business is the fact that you do not know how to actually create content that converts. By converts, it means content that is really addressed to your ideal clients, rather than generic content or content that is actually attracts the interest of other colleagues. And that's the third part of our 12-week business mentorship program. We start with email marketing, we continue LinkedIn prospecting, and we end the program with actually content marketing strategy creation. And all of this, we are going to implement them. So you're going to share your first piece of content. We're going to actually create and compile a list with thousands of your clients and start contacting them either through email marketing or LinkedIn prospecting during the 12-week program. Growing your network, like when I ask you what's your biggest challenge, you really find challenging the part of growing your network. So for me, it's a very important part in our paid program to know how you will be able to expand and grow your network with your idea clients, not everyone, okay? It's really important to know the difference because your idea clients are those that they are going to buy from you eventually, and we want people to be interested in ourselves. So what we do is to define our idea client, to find them, to compile lists, and then to be able to expand our network with our idea clients. That's really important to realize. And of course, posting on social media, many of you told me that you're really afraid, you do not have the time, you find time consuming, or you don't want to feel, let's say, also that you are all over the internet without translating, and that's something I can change. Starting discussions with your clients. You do not know how to start discussions, you told me, with your clients. And of course, to be consistent with your marketing efforts because you find it very time consuming or you do not know how to do that properly. Also, most of you that you have already joined the 12-week business mentorship program, you told me that you would like to join because you would like to learn tools to be able to automate the process and to save you time. And I totally get that most, let's say, of the time that I've been running this program since 2019. There are many people that join the program only to learn processes and tools to be able to automate the process and to save them time. So let me know which of these are your biggest challenges. Of course, I haven't included mindset because you don't usually realize. Some of you, okay, you have booked a call with me. You're telling me that you have just realized after the masterclass and my presentation that maybe your mindset is the one that's holding you back. And I totally agree with you because like 80% of the work is your mindset. So you need to know that actually it's not the external situation that is holding us back. Let's say the financial crisis or the war, or AI. No, it's not that the reason. The reason is our mindset blocks, okay? Secondary thoughts that we have that they're holding us back from taking the action that is needed to actually get the results that we want. Once we realize that ourself is the main obstacle rather than the external situation, then it's a matter of time to work with ourselves. And this is something that we do on a consistent basis in the program because we meet live every week. I have enough time with you to work on your mindset as well and to realize what's holding you back and to correct that. Also, we're going to learn today what advanced marketing is for a scaling entrepreneur, how you're able to systematize your business or to scale, okay? So I think that you've been asking me for. So let's start. What is the fully booked translator formula? FBTF is the abbreviation of the fully booked translator formula. I can write that here also in the chat. FBTF is the fully booked translator formula abbreviation. It's a proven process that I have been teaching since 2019. To be able to help you to become fully booked. Most of you are asking me, what does it mean fully booked? For each of us might be something really different. That's why I like to tailor the content to your own needs. So some of you would like to become fully booked by getting your first client. Some others you would like, let's say, to actually become fully booked by reaching more clients. Or some of you would like, let's say, to become fully booked means to get 10 clients. Okay, so it's really personal, the situation where that's fully booked. But for me, it means to reach your full capacity. By capacity, we mean how many words you can translate, how many clients you can handle. And when you reach, you're fully booked. Also, that has to do a lot with your financial freedom. Once you realize how much you need to earn in order to reach your financial freedom. And that's usually for me, it means becoming fully booked. So welcome everyone. I see people still joining us. And so it's a proven process that I've been teaching to help you to become fully booked in less than 3 months. I've seen that we need 3 months in order to achieve tangible results with my method. 12 weeks is a very fast time. For me, you might consider like 3 months is enough time. It's a long time. No, if you join the program, you will realize that the time actually flies. It's very fast because you will be working on a daily and weekly basis on your business goals. And then this proven process tends to be a mentorship program, a 12-week business mentoring program. I don't call it a course because you get accountability, you get a support group of like-minded colleagues working towards your own goals. get the actual networking with international community. You also implement and you get personalized feedback to your work. So no one leaves this program without getting feedback to their work. So you will get assignments, you will do the work, you will submit the work, you will get feedback, you will actually complete, okay, the assignment, and then you will be able to actually get results. Because if you implement the strategy, you will be able to get results before the program ends. Tomorrow we'll be going live at the same time like today, and I will be showing you some success stories. This is really important for you to realize what you are able to achieve. That's why I've been sharing always success stories with you guys, so you to feel inspired and motivated by other people's results, and also to know that if they were able to achieve it, you are able to achieve that too. So who is it for? That's a great question. Initially, it was created for language professionals, translators, and interpreters. Those are my main audience because I'm a translator myself. I am a certified translator since 2007. I own my own company since 2014. I was able to double and triple my income and recently got 43% higher net profit to my company. So that was a huge success of mine. And I'm here also to help you by showing to you how I was able to do that during the financial crisis here in Greece under very difficult circumstances. So if I was able to do that with such a small language combination, such difficult economy of my country to achieve those results, you're able to achieve better results than mine. If you are a starting out translator, this program can help you to enter the market successfully, to create everything that you need by targeted CVs, cover letters, a LinkedIn profile, maybe a website if you need it, portfolios, whatever you consider that you might need in order to enter the market, find your first clients, and become fully booked in less than 3 months is covered by this program. If you're already an advanced translator, a well-established translator with more than 6 years in the industry, or even 10 plus years in the industry, like most of you were during the masterclass, you'll be able to take advantage of this process to scale up your business. What does it scale up mean? Find better paying clients. So if you have been relying on agencies for the last few years and you would like to work with direct clients, we can create a strategy together to start getting direct clients for you by choosing the niche, the specialization, identify your ideal clients, okay, in the industry that you would like to get into, and then creating all the supportive material, rebranding your existing online presence by showcasing your value to your end clients, and then create a client acquisition strategy to start getting those clients before the program ends. And if you might be already 10 plus years in the industry, some of you already 20 plus years in the industry, and you tell me, Virginia, I'm even older than you, what do you have to teach me? I can tell you, first of all, that I have the academic background. I have graduated and I've got my MBA. My MBA in 2019, and my thesis was on client acquisition strategies for language professionals. So I have also academically studied this topic. And currently I'm a PhD candidate also studying the business performance factors of our industry. So academically speaking, I have all the credentials to teach you what I've learned, but also business-wise, I have been in the industry since 2007. I have started as an in-house translator, then became a freelancer, then I lost my job, unemployed, and then started building my own company. Now I have also my own company and I'm building my team. So I've been through all the stages, growing, as a solopreneur myself to a business owner. So I can help you no matter what your starting point to take you to the next level. So if you've been already 10, 20 plus years in this, maybe you would like to learn better LinkedIn, how to use LinkedIn efficiently, or you would like to work less and earn more by using that time for your beloved ones, creating the lifestyle that you always were dreaming of, or traveling the world. So no matter what is your goal, this program can help you to take the next step to your career and your life in general by achieving all the financial goals that you would like to achieve. Because for me, it's not always about money. It's always about the freedom that having this financial freedom allows you to make the decisions and choose the clients you would like to work with, creating a life that you love to live. For me, that's the most important part of my program. And that's also my why I started mentoring other colleagues, like most of you have been asking me. My main why was the fact that it took me 7 years to reach my financial freedom myself by trial and error. I didn't have any support. I was looking for online resources. I couldn't find even one online resource to write a proper CV. as a translator, so it was very difficult for me. Once I realized what it really works and I was able to reach 5-figure months, 10K euros per month as a translator here in Greece, I thought it was my obligation to give back to the community. And I've been giving presentations, and I was offering a voluntary my mentorship services for many years, since 2016, where I created the first voluntary mentorship program for language professionals for the Certified Translators Association here in Greece. This is my why. I believe that we need to raise awareness around our profession by helping others. Apart from rising ourselves, is also really important that the fact that we help the whole profession. By helping, for example, newbies and new translators to know how much they should charge. We don't create competitors. We educate new translators to respect themselves and the profession, to charge enough so as to actually win the respect of our clients. If new translators entering the market without having the knowledge of how much they should charge, undercharging their services, that has a whole effect to us as well in the whole industry, as you realize. So this is the fully booked translator formula to reach 10K months as a translators. As you see here is a 360 approach, a comprehensive approach. We start by identifying your ideal clients, maximum 3 in the program because of the time duration, but you learn a process that you will be able to implement also after the program. So the fact that we work together for 12 weeks or 3 months doesn't mean that this is just what you get. No, you get the whole mindset, the whole process that you will be able to have in place to be able to implement it even after the 3-month program. For more clients, for more types of clients, more specialization, it's up to you. Then we go and we optimize your LinkedIn profile and in general your marketing material. By marketing material, I mean, for example, targeted CVs for each of your ideal clients, target cover letters and sales emails specifically for that niche and that audience. Also messages for LinkedIn to be able to start conversations and to be able to nurture the relationship with them by a nurturing of messages sequence. And then we draft your emails and messages according to your own personality, of course, and the types of clients you would like to get. You get all the templates that you will need. Then you learn how to compile your prospect list by thousands of them in just 10 minutes per day. Because during the masterclass, when I asked you if you know who's your ideal client, most of you told me, Virginia, yes, I know who's my ideal client in theory, but not practically. But does that mean that you do not know how to compile a list with thousands of your clients? And when I ask you what have you tried already, you tell me, for example, I've sent 10 CVs. That's very low. That's why we need numbers in our marketing. And that's why I teach you a method that you will be able to compile your prospect list in a targeted way in just 10 minutes per day using LinkedIn and Google. And of course, it's a process that you will also have as a lifetime knowledge, okay? And then, of course, we enter the implementation part, which is to run your target campaigns. We're going to run email marketing campaigns. We're going to run LinkedIn prospecting campaigns. We're going to expand your LinkedIn network with your ideal clients. And then we're going to make yourself visible in front of them and to get results. And of course, at the end, we create content that converts, because most of you told me, Virginia, I've been sharing content, but I don't get any results, or I've been sharing content and I only get results from other colleagues. So we need to change that. In order to change that, I teach you also a strategy to be able to create your own content marketing strategy and to be able to start sharing your first pieces of content. You will leave the program by having, let's say, 50 at least content ideas generated by you. You get a list with 100 content ideas ready-made for you, but also you get a template of how long should it actually post should be, hacks and tips so for you to increase engagement and to get interactions from your ideal clients. So this is, let's say, the fully booked translator formula for you. It's a 12-week business mentorship program. You can take a screenshot here if you would like. Those are steps that you can follow on your own, but definitely if you join this program, you will be able to do properly all of this along the way. And of course, you will get answers to all of your questions. And also, for me, the main problem when I was purchasing programs and courses in the past was the fact that I was getting all the knowledge, I was downloading all the workbooks, but I didn't do the work. At the end, I couldn't find the time. Many of you told me I cannot find the time. I didn't prioritize that. Maybe I was getting overwhelmed with knowledge that I didn't know how to actually implement for my own business, my own translation clients. So that's something I think is very innovative for this program, that you get answers to all of your questions throughout the 12 weeks that we're going live on a weekly basis. You'll be able to get support along the way to implement and get feedback so you don't fall behind. We're going to identify your ideal client personas, maximum 3, define your unique selling proposition, what makes you unique and how you could be able to differentiate yourself from your competitors. SEO, online profile optimization, and website optimization, search engine optimization of all of your online profiles, email and LinkedIn messages templates, so you will be able to start writing your email marketing campaign and, of course, your LinkedIn prospecting campaign. You will be able to compile your prospect list with thousands of your clients in each of the category. I remember that I had mentees of mine that they were able to actually contact 2,000 clients in less than 2 weeks. Join me tomorrow, the same time, 3 p.m. Central European time. I'm going to actually describe those success stories to you to showcase for some of those results that you will be surprised how those people that were able to achieve those results. So it's for you to be able to feel motivated. The moment that it was a turning point in my career was when I actually started attending international conferences and actually saw people that they were where I would like to go. They had already achieved what I would like to achieve, and that really boosted my energy, my confidence to go after my goals. They were role models for me. And that's why I always showcase success stories to you when I actually have opened the registration, so you will realize and envision yourself what you will be able to achieve on your own. And then, of course, you learn how to use LinkedIn properly, all the hacks and the tips. We contact your ideal clients together and we find the decision making in case that it might be more than one. And of course, you learn how to nurture the relation, because the first goal is to expand your network with your ideal clients, but secondly is to be able to nurture the relationship with them, so it's for you to be able to stay on top of their mind forever, okay? The last part, become a master, as you see on the right part of your screen, is to create content for your clients. You will learn, okay, strategy, how to create a strategy, how to be able to prepare this content beforehand, okay, how to use AI tools to generate content ideas, how to use AI tools to write the content, to save you time, to schedule the content. You learn how LinkedIn algorithm works, and you will be able to explore the Sales Navigator and automation processes and tools. Some of you only joined for the program only for this last part here, Sales Navigator and automation tools, and I totally get that, because it's very innovative. And also, it's not only the fact that it's innovative as a process and that no one else teaches you. Some of you have purchased courses from LinkedIn experts, but they are not in our industry, so they cannot help you to tailor the content to your own needs. So I think one main benefit of this program is specifically designed for translators and interpreters, and we take into consideration all the particularities of our industry. So you won't leave this program by having questions, and you will get results. I will be there next to you to guarantee. And of course, the second one is that you will have support along the way, so as not to become a spammer, for example, LinkedIn, or having any doubts that you are not using properly Sales Navigator automation systems that might lead you to have your account closed, okay, shut down. I've seen that happening. So it's not about me going out there and telling you, go and use this automation tool. No, okay, because if you're going to do that alone and without having the right guidance, first of all, it's really difficult for you to get out of your comfort zone and start implementing just to see results by having accountability, support, feedback, community in place that will help you, okay, to get out of your comfort zone and actually take action. And secondly, having all the instruction from someone like me that I did it for many years. I've been doing that. I've been using automation tools and Sales Navigator to be able to contact. My record was 9,145 clients in less than 3 months. That's what's huge. In order to achieve those numbers, that you are able to overcome the limitations of LinkedIn, because currently LinkedIn allows you only 10 clients to be contacted per month with a free version. It's not only the paid version, which I don't encourage you to go for the paid version. Everything I'm teaching in the Fully Booked Translator Formula can be implemented also with the free version of LinkedIn, is the fact that I'm using properly LinkedIn, and LinkedIn rewards me by helping me to overcome the limitations of LinkedIn and to contact more and more people. When they see that you're doing something right, they reward you, and they are able to actually give you more numbers. So here you see the 6-step framework that I was actually describing to you. It's really important to understand those 6 steps that I've been teaching in the 12-week business mentorship program. We start by creating a solution that your ideal clients won't reject, and this is value-based. So we identify what is the value that you're offering to your clients that most of you do not know, and that's something we clarify the first 2 weeks of the program. This is actually the reason why some colleagues, they're able to charge 40 cents per word, and some others, they really struggle to find clients for 6 cents per word. The fact that they have identified their value, and they showcase this value through their online presence and marketing material. And then, of course, we identify your most valuable clients, those that they pay on time, they respect your value, your work, and of course, they are able to afford your rates. Compile a list and so on. Personal brand that you see in the middle of your screen is really important, because that's how you will be able to build that trust with your ideal clients, especially if your ideal clients are end clients, direct clients, and you would like to work with direct clients, a very strong personal brand, like a very strong online image, presence, keywords, colors, photos that you use online, everything. I'm going to teach you how to do that properly by having a consistent personal brand that showcases your value and builds trust with your ideal clients, so as to trust you and give you work. Because the main difference between translation agencies or project managers, vendor managers from translation agencies to the end clients, the fact that you need to build trust, they need to trust you in order to give you work. The translation agencies will give you a test or will ask you for sample of your work, referrals, okay, and then they will put you on board and they will give you work. The end clients, they do not have such a process in place, okay? Most of them, they don't have the linguistic skills so as to evaluate, okay, your work. So they need a very strong online presence so as to see the information they would like to see there and to say, yes, that's Deborah. That's the person we're looking for. She's the right candidate for our project. And then, of course, we position you as the high value experts, okay? The go-to expert in your field. The messaging, we create messages that they really convert and they really resonate with your ideal clients without feeling pushy and jealousy. By messaging, I don't only talk about, not only referring to the message that you send, but also the actual message that actually people see through your online profiles. And of course, at the end, systems and automation, as you see here with the silver color, because it's really important to realize that if you keep doing things and tips that I've been giving right here today, for example, or during my masterclass, many of you come back to me after 1 year, 6 months, and you tell me, Virginia, I tried, I've seen results, but it's very time consuming to do that alone. If you join such a program, you will be able to fast track your progress. You will be able, okay, by implementing systems and automations to see results. Specifically about LinkedIn, 62% of LinkedIn users are struggling to use LinkedIn to generate sales, so you're not alone, okay? And we need to improve that 100%. Why LinkedIn? LinkedIn is very powerful. A lot of your ideal clients are there. It's a professional network. People are more willing, to open and inquire about professional collaboration there. It's not like Facebook or Instagram. It's more like a social network. It's a professional network. And also you get higher chances, like in comparison to traditional client acquisition strategies like email marketing, because people, they see their name. They can see your face. So it's more direct approach, and you get higher chance of getting a response, which actually is really important for our marketing efforts. On the right part of your screen, you see another, let's say, very important information about LinkedIn. Like 9 out of 10 people that you're going to contact through LinkedIn will accept or reject your connection request based on the information, the content that you have on your LinkedIn profile. That's 90%. 90%. So if you've been contacting your ideal clients on LinkedIn and they don't get back to you, they're ghosting you. So like many of you, you come back to me and you're telling Virginia, I've been contacting my ideal clients, but they're ghosting me. That's the problem here, okay? Maybe the information most of the times, the information they see on your LinkedIn profile doesn't resonate with them. They don't see the relevance. They don't realize why you are a good fit for their network, so they ignore your message. It's a combination of things, of course, but definitely the information that you have on your LinkedIn profile while you run a LinkedIn prospecting campaign, you are trying to expand your network with your ideal clients, contacting your ideal clients, it's a really important step. And that's something that we cover 100% in the program. And I have here some results of people that they implemented, okay, my instructions on their LinkedIn profile, and they were able to see those results. As you see here, screenshots, 1,399 views. Your profile is looking great. Those are, let's say, results that you can get from your analytics on your LinkedIn profile. Even if you have the free version, it doesn't really matter. Let me know, is there anyone who cannot find their analytics on their LinkedIn profile? Is really important for me to realize how you can do that. Okay, let me know in the chat. Is there anyone who doesn't know how where they are, their analytics? For me, why is it so important? First of all, to send me results, but also to be able to monitor your progress, to know where you were before you implement the changes and where you are now. So wow your audience with your content, like say 10,220 views of your post in the feed. So you can attract 10,000 views, okay, with just one post. And that's for me is huge. You cannot get 10,000 views on your website without paying for ads. And even if you pay for ads on Google, you won't be able to get 10,000 views. This actually is a result that LinkedIn gives you for free. and you are not actually taking advantage of. Luna Jungplut, she said also in the alumni that we were running a campaign. I helped her to get out of her comfort zone. She created a very inspirational video series for her services and her niece. And she actually got 1,772 views. And she says it was the top performing post. You can actually, in the LinkedIn allows you to find your top performing post every year, 6 months, 3 months, month, week. So you can monitor also that information as well. Here you see 3,515 views on one post. That's a huge results, guys. Why? Because you want to attract your ideal clients to you. You want people to visit your LinkedIn profile. You want people to visit and check your website, the service that you offer. Okay, to book a call with you, whatever is the call to action that you have in your LinkedIn profile, is really important. People to visit your LinkedIn profile, to be seen by your ideal clients. Okay, otherwise you're losing your time having a LinkedIn profile that only you and your friends or your family sees you there. No, we want to be seen by your ideal clients. There is another translator out there that they might have less skills than you do, but because they're in front of your ideal clients, they have made all those, they have taken all those steps that they're needed just to be seen by their ideal clients. They are there in front of them. They are taking the project and the job. So you are losing jobs and projects and clients by not being visible. Okay, that's what we are trying to do here. We are trying to make here professional, okay, online presence, that you will be always on top of the mind of your ideal clients. And whenever they have a project for you, you will be the first to remember. Here you see people implementing my changes 130% higher, okay, in 1 week. Views to their LinkedIn profile, 900% higher views. They were able to increase the views. Here, I think it's the same profile, 650 and 850. So there is a continuous improvement to the views that I think is Valentina Giagnori, an Italian translator, she was getting. So what you need to consider here, wow yourselves with natural conversations. You need to learn how to run natural conversation with your ideal client. You don't need to go there and say them, hello, I'm a translator, I'm offering my service to you. No, we learn how to build connections with our ideal clients, okay? Genuine interest in their services and what they do, and to be always helpful and providing solutions to their problems. You can say thank you, ask questions, get into conversations. Never cold pitch people, it doesn't really work. And the more personalized your outreach, the more likely a reply. So LinkedIn allows us to personalize the outreach, and that's what I've been teaching in the Fully Booked Translator Forum. Those are screenshots of my, let's say, a few years around that I ran, and they have been sharing updates, results. They were able to actually improve by 300 more clients. Perfect. You see here, I really like this one that you see in the circles. Ask Virginia, I think you can now stop giving this training to others. We do not need more competition. And that's what I've been doing. Okay. Offering through this training. People, they feel that I'm going to create competition. If you don't join such a program and your competitors do, they will be many steps ahead of you in the future. And especially nowadays with AI and such great developments in our field, that we need to be many steps ahead of our competition. So people who join this program will learn how to do that properly, will be able to use LinkedIn, email marketing, content marketing, so as to be visible in front of their clients on a consistent basis. And you're trying things around. You do not know how to write an email. You do not know how to write a message. You do not know how to start conversation. You do not know how to compile a list with thousands of your clients. So all of those things are holding you back from seeing results. And you think that is AI that is taking your work. No, are those people that they have actually learned how to do that properly, and they are out there, okay? And of course, they are out there and they are getting your own clients. So I have gathered here because you've asked me so to gather, okay, mistakes to avoid in your marketing strategy to make it travel over the long term. Your connections are mostly colleagues, other translators and interpreters. So raise your hand if you've been making a mistake. The first thing is to realize, because we tend to, let's say, neglect that, okay, and hiding ourselves from realizing what we've been doing wrong, okay? Once you realize what you've been doing wrong, you are already many steps ahead, okay? You made a progress because you've realized what you're doing wrong, and you are able to correct that. So this step right now, to actually realize what you're doing wrong and to start correcting that from tomorrow, you already have made some progress. Your connections are mostly colleagues, other translators, interpreters. I'm not against of having other colleagues in your network as long as you do that strategically. What does that mean? That you know that you are going to have 50% of your audience, like I say, other colleagues to network, okay, to learn from those, the developments and so on, and 50% to be your ideal clients, or 70% your ideal clients, 30% other colleagues. It's up to you, but you need to do that strategically. You don't leverage your content to gain engagement. Okay, many of you tell me, I've been sharing content, but I don't get any likes or any engagement. Of course, you don't get those many thousands of views that I just showed you. Why is that? Because you do not know how to do that properly. And having call to actions, questions, following a formula, it will really help you to increase that engagement. You post only translation-related content. If you come to me and you're telling Virginia, I've been sharing content, but only other colleagues are engaging, okay, or interacting with my content, that's also an issue here. Why is that? Because other colleagues, they realize the importance of the content you are sharing, and they are able to interact with problems or complaints that you are sharing about our industry. But our ideal clients, the end clients that we're looking for, and we're creating these strategies in the Fully Booked Translator Formula, they don't care. So you need to actually start creating content that really resonates with your ideal clients. You haven't optimized your LinkedIn profile. What does that mean? You do not include keywords. You do not include a text that actually showcase to your ideal clients your value. And by value, I don't mean offering high quality work and on-time delivery that most of you told me during the masterclass. This is not our value. The value is usually related to the end outcome our ideal clients get by working with us. Once you realize what is the end outcome, your value to your end clients, then boom, you are going to have a very strong online presence that really resonates with your clients, builds that trust, okay, and they will be able to say, yes, that's the person we're looking for. You see, she has worked with similar clients like us. She has brought results like the ones that we're expecting, okay? That's what they are looking for. And as I mentioned, you don't include keywords in your copy. Keywords, I don't mean hashtags. Keywords are words that your ideal clients would use in order to find you online. Doesn't have to be something really difficult, okay, or something that you need to pay somebody to get for you. No, it's something really simple, okay. If you actually join the Fully Booked Translator Formula, we can work together. But of course, be resourceful here and try to find out what words, okay, your ideal clients would use on Google search or LinkedIn search in order to find people like you. You use hashtags that your clients don't follow. You know what are hashtags on LinkedIn? If you do not know any of the terms that I've been using, use the comments below and let me know. Would like to get back to you. And if you're watching the recording, use the hashtag recording and tag me in the comments just to get back to you with answering your questions. So hashtags, if you use a hashtag translation on your ideal clients, they don't follow that hashtag, then your content will be lost. There are ways that you can monitor the activity of your ideal clients, find what hashtags they are following, and put those hashtags in your copy. You post too long posts or too short posts, okay? Also, the length really matters. You don't have an ideal client. I can talk for hours about the necessity of having a specialization, a niche, and an ideal client, which is different, both of those. But all of these are covered in the Fully Booked Translator Formula. If you don't specialize, if you don't niche down, then you are lost, okay? You are lost on Google search. You will never rank in the results. The more you niche down, the higher the chance that you're going to be found by your ideal clients. Most of you come to me and tell me, Virginia, I don't want to lose clients by niching down. I don't want to niche down some clients of mine, they cannot find me. But if you have a generic content on your LinkedIn profile or 10, 20 different specializations, people, they don't trust you. You don't have enough content source to educate the algorithm about who is your ideal client. And that way your content is lost, okay, online. So it's really important for me to realize, and if you can take away one knowledge from my trainings, is this one. The more you niche down and the more you know your ideal client, the more target your content will become. The higher you educate the algorithm about who's your ideal client, then technically speaking, the algorithms will start boosting the visibility of your profile to the right audience, so you will get more views to your profile. That's how I was able to showcase the previous results. And of course, when you are going to run campaigns and people, they're going to check you out on LinkedIn, or they will visit your profile to see if you are a good fit, they will see the right information there just to build trust. I can talk for hours, but if you have any more questions about niching down, if you talk to anyone, okay, it's like talking to no one. Your copy needs to be addressed to one, maximum 3 ideal clients, okay? And you need to niche down to maximum 3 specializations. You don't have a content marketing strategy. Most of you are struggling in between translating, invoicing, marketing, and at the same time sharing content is impossible to happen. When you're trying to do everything, okay, you will lose your mind. It's impossible, technically speaking. I can teach you a method where you can do that properly. I'm here with you right now. I'm giving this call, but at the same time, I'm contacting clients. I'm sharing I have everything, let's say, automated. You mostly engage with other colleagues, and that's not bad again, because I have mentioned before that our colleagues can be also referrals, source of income. They can refer us to potential clients. That's good. But if you only engage with other colleagues, what does it mean engage with other colleagues? For example, on LinkedIn, sending messages to other colleagues, reply to other colleagues' messages, contacting other colleagues through Messenger, adding other colleagues to your network, going to other colleagues' content, engage with other colleagues' content by commenting in their post, entering into discussion with other colleagues. All of those activities that I just mentioned, they are taken into consideration by the LinkedIn algorithm, and LinkedIn algorithm thinks that other colleagues are your ideal clients. So what does it do? It starts boosting the visibility of your profile to that specific audience. So your profile is seen only by other colleagues. If that's your goal, that's okay. You are on the right track. But if you would like to get the attention of your direct clients, then you're losing your time. Okay? So you need to change that. And of course, the last one, which is really important to realize, you don't use the same 80-20 value sales. In the training, I showed you the actual buying circle. Okay, you create most of the times content for the bottom of the funnel, which only is addressed to people that they're ready to buy from you, whereas most of your audience are still at the top of the funnel, entering the awareness stage, so they would like to learn more. So if you are sharing more than 20% selling content, then you're addressing the wrong message to the wrong people, and that doesn't convert. Convert, it means to gain the interest, to get booked calls with you, or to send you messages that they want to work with you. So 80% of your content should provide value, should be valuable, answering a question, solving a problem, helping them to achieve an objective, helpful, viable content, and 20% selling. And some of you don't even realize that your content is selling. Like when you have your business and contact details and you tell to the people, you contact me if you would like to work with a translator, this is selling content. They don't see value there. Of course, you realize it's valuable if they work with me. Yes, but it's not there yet because they're not aware about your value. You need first to showcase your value, and your value is not high quality work, on time delivery that everyone should be offering in our industry. Okay, you need to go a step further, the way that we're doing the fully booked translator formula, so as to be able to reach the higher paying clients. This is the fully booked translator formula, 12-week business mentorship program. We cover all the steps that you need in order to create a proper, efficient client acquisition strategy, to implement the strategy, to start contacting your clients, to be visible by your clients, and to reach 10K months, even by accepting inquiries by your potential clients. 10K months framework. I haven't hidden my framework. Having me next to you, it really helps you to get faster results. Joining the Facebook, the fully booked translator formula would really help you to fast track your results. But I'm giving away all the knowledge. You can try that on your own to create a successful strategy that will take you to 5-figure months. It's totally doable, no matter where you're based in the world, no matter what is your language combination, no matter what is your specialization. Most of you come to me and tell me, Virginia, I know that for me it's not possible to reach 5K months because I'm based in Serbia. No, doesn't really matter where you're based in the world. The fact that you're not reaching 5K months, it means that you don't have the right pricing strategy, which is covered in the fully booked translator formula. You do not know how to price yourself. You do not know how to find those high-paying clients. And most importantly, you do not showcase the value that you offer to those higher-paying clients, as for them to trust you, build that connection, and to give you the work. It's a step-by-step process. And here you can see 2 slides of my 10K months framework. Take notes, take screenshots, whatever you feel that is important for you. SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-frame goals. If you tell me I would like to double my income and I do not know what your existing income from me, it's not a goal. I cannot create a strategy for you to achieve that goal. So setting up the goals the right way is the basis of everything. If you do not know how to write properly your goals, no one can help you, including yourself. One of the main reasons that I see that you cannot achieve your goals, all of you, when you come to me and I review your strategy, is the fact that you do not know how to set up goals. I want more clients. This is not a goal. No one can help you to get more clients if you do not know exactly what types of clients you want to get, until when, okay? In what field? We need all those details. Like the Google Maps, you need to know exactly where you're going and where you're right now, so as to create a path for you on Google Maps. The same applies with a mentor, a consultant, or even yourself when you're trying to create a successful strategy. You need to know your current situation, how many clients you have right now, in what field, what clients you would like to get, in what field, in what time frame, so as to be able to get a bridge and a path for you to achieve that goal with the right, of course, actionable steps. Then your vision. every time that I work on a one-to-one basis, and also for those that they will join the Fully Booked Translator Formula right now by Thursday midnight, we close the registration. You will be able, okay, to create a bigger vision. We work on your vision. What is a vision? Usually it's a bigger picture, how we envision yourself in 10, 20 years from now, how we would like to live there without any secondary thoughts, without mindset blocks like this is not possible, I cannot do that, I don't have the mind. No, without such restrictions, okay, that we put to our mind, start to envisioning yourself, okay, in a few years around and what you would like to achieve. Like, for example, I see myself on the mountains having a very big house or a very big car and working remotely and working 4 hours per day and earning 60 a month. It's up to you. Or having a big family. Or some of you are telling me I would like to travel the world with a backpack and work remotely on different time zones and earning 10K a month. You can do that, okay? But you need to envision yourself in order for me to be able to break down those bigger goals into smaller goals and to start actually structuring those goals into actionable steps. Numbers, when we're afraid about the numbers, I used to be afraid of the numbers because I didn't achieve my goals. So it was a confidence booster for me to avoid the numbers, which is wrong. Okay, I try to use numbers. So when you will reach out to me to create your own pricing strategy in order to reach 5-figure months, it's a matter of numbers. I will ask you your capacity. I will ask you how many words you translated last year. I will ask you what was your most profitable client. And if you have not taken notes, in a simple Excel spreadsheet, it doesn't have to be that really difficult, okay? Write down all the projects that you complete by word, by page, whatever you would like, okay, to count. And write some remarks at the end, like it was difficult, it took me 2 hours instead of 1. So this one was very simple, so it increased my productivity by using that tool, for example. The client was great, it was given. So write some remarks as to know at the end of the year which projects you would like to multiply, what clients you would like to find similar, and which one, okay, maybe you should actually replace. And of course, you choose 2, maximum 3 client acquisition strategies, because even if you might know all of the clients, I think that I actually shared with you 11, 12 client acquisition strategies in the actual free masterclass last week. It's impossible for you to keep track, okay, of all of them and to be consistent with your marketing activities. So that's why I'm telling you to choose 2 or 3 and be consistent. That's why in the Fully Booked Translator Formula, we teach 3 of them: email marketing, LinkedIn prospecting, and content marketing. 3 of them. And of course, I've seen people earning 10K months by just implementing only 1, for example, LinkedIn, or even accepting inquiries on LinkedIn and reaching 10K months like 𝘬𝘪𝘬𝘀. So it's possible. If they were able to do it, you can do it too. Clients are everywhere is a great, let's say, phrase of mine that once you realize that clients are everywhere, your mindset will actually focus on that direction. You will be finding clients everywhere. There are clients out there. It's our responsibility to find them, okay? We tend to wait the clients to find us because that's what used to be a few years ago. I remember when I started out as a translator, actually, most of the people, they were getting inquiries from their potential clients, and they were accepting inquiries, and through referrals and word of mouth, they were making 6K per month with just a Hotmail. That doesn't exist anymore. So we want to go with the trend, okay? We need to know that clients are everywhere. We need to know how to compile lists and expand our network with your ideal clients, and to realize that is actually 3% the conversion rate. Is very low, the conversion rate, okay? Out of 100 people that you're going to contact, 3 will reply positively depending on what is, okay, the goal and the purpose of your campaign. So we want to exceed that 3% conversion rate. That's why we want numbers. Of course, the people I work with, they start with 20%, okay, conversion rate. And of course, the best results is over 70% conversion rate. That's what I would like you to achieve by working with me. And of course, here, as you see, other secrets of my 10K month framework, how you will be able to keep earning 10,000 euros or dollars per month, depending where you're based, is consistency. You need to be consistent with your marketing efforts, okay? You need, even if you do not like marketing, to find a method that really is aligned with you and your personality. If I tell you go right now, do videos, and if you're not a video person, okay, you won't succeed. So we need to find out something that you will be able to be consistent with, okay, based on your personality, your lifestyle. I need to know about users to be able to suggest you the best solution. The difference between ideal client and target markets, there was a free training in the masterclass about the difference between ideal client and target market, and I totally recommend you, okay, to realize that the sooner you realize that, the faster you will be able to achieve results. The pain relief and the value, that's I think the main problem of our industry is that most of us, we tend to realize, to think that our solution, the features of our work, is the value that we offer to our clients and the benefits. No. Has nothing to do. Once you realize what you value, then you will be able to start attracting your ideal clients to you, those higher paying clients that they really value Okay, your services, you share the same values and they're able to pay your rates. But since you keep setting high quality work on time delivery, 6 cents per word, that's it. If you realize what's your value to your clients, and you will be able to showcase that online, your ideal clients will be coming to you. Prospect list, really important. That's the base of your wealth. Okay, I keep finding online lists with my ideal clients and I keep sending to my team and I'm telling them this is for the next campaign, this is for the next time. So I'm keep sending them lists with potential clients to be contacted, offering them our services. And of course, relevant messages. You need to actually create messages that they really resonate with your clients. Okay, not having, let's say, messages that are very generic. Let me know if you have any more questions. This is the main benefit of the program. Of course, I will be going live tomorrow in the upcoming days to discuss more about, but since we're heading to 1 hour live already, I will stop here today. I hope that you gain some kind of value from this training. And the main benefit of joining the Fully Booked Translator Formula is the fact that you're going to have a systematic, not only LinkedIn email marketing, also inbound and outbound marketing process. Inbound is when the clients find us and they contact us, and outbound is when we are more active on making ourselves visible in front of our clients and contacting them, like direct outreach, for example, to attract high quality clients so that you can make the income you desire while working on jobs that you love and do well. And of course, you need a strategy tailored to your own business. So if you're going to have a strategy that is not tailored to you, it's not going to work. So if you're going to go for a less expensive solution rather than this program and you purchase a course, 2 to 3 hours, okay, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get a solution that most probably you won't be able to implement because you won't know how to adjust that to your own, case so as to bring you results. For me, it's really important to take into consideration our personality, our lifestyle, the types of clients you would like to address, the method you're going to choose as you to be consistent and to keep getting results. Otherwise, you are losing your time purchasing courses that they don't really correspond to your own needs. More benefits that you get by working with me and joining the Fully Booked Translator Formula: receive personalized feedback 100%, work on messages and templates adapt to your own situation. You know how to find clients and nurture the relationship with them. We work together on your goals and your strategy. You're going to find out how connections on LinkedIn work, to learn more about LinkedIn search bar, to know who is the right person to be contacted, to work together on your ideal client avatar. The first 2 weeks, you will have a crystal clear idea. It's not the same with the free masterclass because you have open cameras and microphone. You have all the time to ask me questions. You have an accountability partner, myself, but also the rest of the community. And of course, you will be a member of a community of like-minded colleagues. This is one of the benefits, the program that you always refer to your testimonials when you give me. You can do it on your own. It takes more time, or you can actually buy a DIY course, as I mentioned, but it's not tailored to your needs, or you can actually join my group coaching program starting the week, January 15th. Can't wait to welcome you all inside. Always small group of people, so as to be able. The program starts in January 2026. It's the Fully Booked Translator Formula. It's a 3-month step-by-step group program, for language professionals to help you scale and simplify your business. So we're going to discuss tomorrow more about the results that you're going to achieve and how the program works and success stories. So I'm going daily live with you guys. I will be going on a daily basis at 3 p.m. Central European time. So check your time zone, and find out. This is the Fully Booked Translator Formula 12-week business mentoring program for language professionals. Daily live series with me to show you the results, success stories, how the program works, how it's delivered, to answer all of your most common questions. And I will be having also some guests some of the days. So let me know if you have any more questions in the comments. And if you're watching the recording, use the hashtag recording and tag me, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye for now. Tomorrow, 3 p.m. Central European time, again live. Bye-bye now, everyone.